And we are on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to what might just be the final reactions.
Oh my God.
Yep. I
That's
am.
crazy.
I am once again joined by Ali. I
Hello.
forgot to start off with that.
You're
I forgot
actually
to
by
start off with
yourself.
that. I'm actually alone watching this here. These are just voices in my head that you're hearing, but
Hi, guys.
man,
Good to be
man,
here.
my the voice in my head sounded a lot like my best friend.
Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm your best friend.
Absolutely, you are.
Oh, you're my best
I've said that in every
friend.
video.
No, you
I've
haven't.
definitely said that in every video. This is my best friend too.
Oh, thank
I've
you. You're
definitely
my
said that.
best friend
Aw.
too. Aw.
Listen, this is friendship, everyone. Friendship.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. Handshake, high
Handshake.
five.
Yep. Listen, that is on brand for me. That I
Yes.
am.
We were talking about your brand earlier.
Yes,
That's
yes, we were.
brand, and
That
I
is
love it. It's
on brand for
great.
me. 100%.
It's great.
Yep, yep, yep.
Yes, yes.
Hey guys, we got Kay here today. We are
We are
on.
back with Kay,
We are
everybody.
back with
After
Kay.
a
Yep.
month, I think we've took quite a
Has
long
it been a month?
hiatus. It's been a while.
Has it been a month
I
now?
honestly think
Really?
it has.
Damn.
I
All
know.
right. I was gonna say, like, hello. I just like, I like, I was just like, I it sounded like I didn't. It took me a while to realize. Oh, I'm looking at a cat. I thought I look at the
Oh,
floor. She blends so perfectly into the floor
hello,
gaze.
Daisy.
But yeah,
She's joined us. We actually have a third reactor, set up a
yeah.
mic.
I see my thoughts.
Do you have thoughts on K Project? What do you think about the cat representation in K Project?
Yeah, we're moving that.
Silence.
And yawns, apparently. Like, I was gonna wait for like a meow or something like that. I was hoping,
Imagine. Caught in 4K,
Yeah,
folks.
we
Amazing.
got it. We got it here.
All right,
But
everyone.
yep,
Yes,
yep,
so we are on Seven Stories, which
yep.
is technically season 3,
Technically, yep.
but they're prequels, except the last one takes place after season 2.
Okay, cool.
And technically they're all movies, but they split them into 2 episodes. So the one we're watching is, 2 episodes,
Yep,
but
yep.
they're really supposed to go together, so whatever. Um, yeah, and we're jumping around. This is not the first one this
Oh, it
season.
isn't. Okay,
No,
cool. I was gonna say
because
like
they don't really have a specific order unless, like, obviously you got to watch, the whole show before you watch the last one because it's after season 2.
right, but then after that you
Um,
can just kind of fuck around and literally,
yeah,
yeah,
like it's like an anthology basically, and
gotcha.
yeah.
It's Red versus Blue season 14.
Woo! Don't get it, but
Yeah.
yay.
Well, it's basically season 14 is also an anthology season, pretty much. Like
Oh,
it's a break
interesting.
in between like all the zaniness of the regular Red versus Blue stuff, and it's just like
Love
a
that.
bunch of just craziness. It's the only season I would recommend after season 13, if I'm
That's
being honest.
amazing.
So yeah,
Okay, I will keep that in my back pocket because we did technically trade that.
we did,
So I
That is
do
the thing
have
we
to
trade.
watch
Yep, yep,
Red
yep.
versus Blue at some
Yep. What did
point.
I say I was gonna watch next?
You're gonna watch Batman the Animated
That's what it was.
Series.
Yeah, I want to watch Batman the
Yes.
Animated Series. Yes, yes,
Check
yes,
out
yes, yes.
our Ruby X Justice League reactions for more
Yeah, so
context.
if you haven't checked that out yet, that's gonna sound like it's completely out of nowhere. But
Yes.
actually,
Yes.
funny thing is, this might actually come up before the Justice League
Well,
thing comes
you
out.
guys got that in store because it's great. It's a
Yeah,
great
I was gonna say,
reaction.
like, I got such a backlog of videos that are gonna come out that are just not gonna make any sense because that's
It's
just
an
how I can.
anthology.
It's a mythology. Yep, yep, yep.
There we go.
There you go.
That's our
There you go.
vocabulary word for today, folks. At the end of the video, you will
Anthology.
be quizzed.
Yep. I was gonna say today's word of the day is anthology.
Anthology. That's an
I just have like a
appropriate.
plaque, just a plaque underneath that just like anthology in the definition.
Oh my wait, you literally should do a word of the
I
day for
should
each
do.
video.
I mean, listen, for a writing major, my vocabulary is not that big. Grammarly would agree with me on that.
Oh my
The amount
god.
of unique words it judges me on using.
How dare
How
they? The
dare they?
disrespect.
Listen, Grammarly's disrespected me for years, but
If
I
you
still
write
love it.
anything on your computer, you need to get Grammarly.
Exactly. Sponsored by no, definitely not.
It is
That's
sponsored.
like sponsored by yeah.
They probably
We're
got a
definitely
Grammarly ad
not.
before
No,
this
no, 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 no.
video,
Yeah, no,
so
definitely. I
yes.
mean, they got Grammarly. Actually, no, I can tell by the well-written comments I receive in all my videos that definitely someone used Grammarly for the. I'm sorry. Just
That is not targeted to anyone
yeah, no,
specifically.
definitely not.
Wink,
Definitely
wink.
not. Yeah. Yeah. That's how we're starting this one, folks. That's how we're starting this one. Yeah, I'm just all about the deep digs today. What was the other thing I said in the car? Just like I just said something. What did I say?
I don't know, but you definitely said something.
I said something that was just like
We're not okay.
Bro, we're not.
Bruh. Okay.
Oh, dude.
Anyway,
I think it's
yeah, I don't think there's any context.
I mean, unless you've missed the entirety of the series beforehand, which is the case,
Right,
what are you doing
yeah.
here?
Right,
But
like go away. You should not
exactly.
watch this, even though it's a prequel, you should not watch this before the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hot take. No, it's not a hot take.
I mean, like, 'cause I feel like just it's one of those like you get so much more out of it if you've seen everything before, and it's like if you watch this now, it's
Exactly.
not gonna.
And this movie spoils season 1, and that's you can't get spoiled for season 1.
Oh, so then
That's
100%,
rude.
yeah, you gotta see
Yeah, like
season
go
1
watch season 1. But this movie is about the
Mhm.
Red Clan, aka Best Clan.
Okay.
Homura Makoto was alive because he didn't die yet because there's a prequel.
Nice.
It takes place like literally a few days before season 1, and it kind of leads up to it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
That's cool. I'm game.
Amazing. I think this is the best one of 7 stories. It's my personal favorite.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know what that means to you because we have different tastes sometimes.
I mean, I definitely think that K is like a great show and that kind of thing. Like, what are the things we have different takes? I'm trying to remember what we have. That I mean, I know I have the thing about the King.
not really with K in general, like
well, just in general.
Ninjago.
No, well,
Stuff like that.
With K, I thought we were like pretty much.
I think
like,
we're
on
pretty
similar
much
paths.
even with
Yeah.
K. Also, if you are confused about the slate, just wait till you watch like the one that takes place after season 2, because you are going to be even more confused.
Oh fuck! All right. Well, you know, at this point I've pretty much resigned myself to like, yeah, I'm in it now.
No, I know you're going to be like, what the heck?
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I don't think there's anything about the slate in this. Is there? I don't know. We'll see. So we'll see your reaction.
Everything comes back to the slate eventually.
Yes, it all goes back to it. It's the one from Full Metal Alchemist.
It
it's
is.
Everything
Everything comes
whatever.
back to one.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Are we ready?
I can already just feel the salt building up inside already.
You know what? We're getting a cute little movie about the Red Clan.
Okay, you know what?
So we're just going to enjoy it.
Yeah,
no, but you're allowed to feel however you want. I'm not telling you to feel a certain way. I'm just saying there's not a lot of like mind-boggling stuff in this. It's kind of just a sit back, enjoy the ride, wholesome, whatever.
If it's got Anna, then I'm all for it.
It does, and Makoto, as I said. I'm so excited. Yay! Okay. And it is my favorite opening too.
Is that opening 1 or is it
whatever the theme is? What's that called? Like an anime opening?
That's pretty much what's the OP.
Yeah, the OP.
Yeah,
yes.
There you go.
All right. Shall we start?
Yep, that's cool.
Okay, guys, we're at 0-0.
Yep.
After 2 hours, we're starting.
What do you mean after 2 hours? It's been way more than 2 hours.
After 2.5 hours.
Yep.
We're starting.
There you go.
I'm so sorry. I corrected it. That's the length of our usual videos, by the way. That's how time flies.
No, listen, it just shows that we're great friends. We just have fun that way. We just do a bunch of stuff and we just have a great time doing.
Exactly.
This is like 2 times I've come over here with Justine and I'm just like, okay, we're gonna record a video and then that's gonna be it, and then we're gonna go with that, and then we just end up having a great time because we just have a great conversation with it. And it's like I wish we could have just been recording. That could have just been the video itself, and we could have just kept going with that. The conversation was great.
Yeah.
But I also want to see where this episode goes.
So. Yes. There's plenty of time to talk.
Yeah.
But we're gonna watch this now, and thank you for watching with me. I really much appreciate it.
I was gonna say, in fairness, I would have watched this one way or another. It's just I did want to be able to see at least some of them with you.
Thank you very, very much. I'm excited.
Before we unfortunately depart.
Oh, how sad. It's okay. We'll reunite.
We will.
So it's not goodbye.
The other sad thing is if I'm gonna be going according to the plan I have for like when these videos gonna come out, this can come out like around the time that we get back from LA. So
wait, when we get back from LA?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So when you see this video, we actually are going to have thriving internships in LA.
Yep.
And just be at
Yeah. If you're watching this, that means that we're having an amazing time in LA. We definitely miss you guys. Totally.
Yes. Shout out to the YouTube community.
Yeah, but it's also like I mean, either that or I don't know. I'm planning to have a bunch of videos like just surplus, so that way like videos will continue coming out in the channel.
You was either that or we're not thriving now.
I mean, there is also that possibility, but it's also just like it's mostly just kind of a fact of just like, I have no idea what LA is going to look like, but either way, if this video is going up while we're in LA, then that means we're very busy. If it comes out after we're in LA, then that means that I'm just busy in general. I decided I need to upload something and chose to upload the videos in the surplus, which these videos will end up on the channel one way or another. It's just that
totally take your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you gotta edit the whole series
exactly.
before we get to this.
there's also that to consider.
Oh my god. Hey, we made it so far. We made it through 2 seasons and a movie. So here we are.
Oh, yeah, no, here we
on
are
the other
indeed.
side.
Here we are on the other side indeed. And
then that's it. There's no more after this season.
I know, I can't believe that. It's just
Boo.
it's one of those things that just like I was even like with the fan fiction, which I've talked about a bunch throughout the course of this project that I've been watching slowly. Hush. The entire thing that I've been reading through. And there's a plot that they introduce, and I just kind of got used to that being a thing, and I just knew that throughout the way. I'm on chapter 76 now. That plot line was in chapter 26.
Oh my god.
Like, I didn't realize I had read 50 chapters, and when I realized that, I was like, damn.
That's crazy. Yeah, see, look at how much content you can milk out of something.
Exactly.
If done correctly.
If done correctly, yeah. But it's just like with Kay similarly, it's just like it feels like we've gotten so much, and it feels like there's still so much more it has left to give. And yet here we are at the end, and
except for the manga.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just like there's so many things just in the way. Just like there's so many amazing things that have happened with so many different things, and it's hard to believe they're at the end. I'm not just talking about like with the series, but also just like with this year, with so many things just that we're here, and there's just so much really emotional
how poetic. We're at the final season, and just finished classes today.
Yep, and on top of that, it's also your final year here in Ithaca.
Yes, I know.
Makes it even more like final.
Yes, absolutely. Wow, full circle. I don't know if that's a full circle moment, but it's our character arc.
It is. But
oh.
Listen, I'm gonna miss you so much.
I'm gonna miss you.
So
I know. I'm definitely gonna try to visit for sure, and I'll be here senior week, so
we'll reconnect around then.
Yes.
It's also that we're gonna
before then, I'm not going to go the whole semester without like visiting.
I mean, if you did, I wouldn't blame you entirely. It's just like you're out there living your life. I get it. It's 100% fun, but it's also like, I mean, of course, we're gonna be like still. I'm gonna text you, of course. I'm gonna be
100%
stuff like that.
100%.
Gonna be great.
We can try to like record videos over like FaceTime or something too, or like talk. That, yeah,
but it's like it's also just still gonna be like that same thing. I am notorious for not being able to, and I know you're watching Night. I'm notorious for upholding like distance relationships and that kind of thing with any friend, and it's just like there's that somber part.
I know.
I love this friendship so much, and I just think
I know. Thank you.
It's not sort of that it's going to end. It's definitely not going to, but it's just like the idea of that.
No, thank you. Can I go on a little tangent before we start this video? This will be in the video, guys. So My Little Pony, okay? There's 9 seasons, right? And throughout the show, I swear this is something to do with your point, because the point is very sentimental, and thank you for saying that, because I'm totally going to miss you too, and it's hard to stay in contact, but we're definitely going to do our best. But My Little Pony, so we're introduced with these characters, the main 6, the 6 friends, right? And throughout the show we obviously get to see them grow, and like their bond is so strong, and they go on these friendships together, they go on all these quests together. And then this is spoilers, do you mind? Okay. Do you mind My Little Pony spoilers?
I was going to say, not to say that I'm never going to watch it, because I actually do have plans to watch it at some point in my life, but
it's amazing.
Also, given the list, it's not going to be for a pretty long. It's either I have no intention of watching it, so go ahead and spoil it, or it's going to take me forever to get to it, so I'm probably not going to remember. So go ahead. And spoil it.
So the final episode of the show, the main character is Twilight Sparkle. The final episode of the show is she has to move to the capital city because she's the new ruler of the whole Ponyland called Equestria. Basically, okay?
I was going to say, is there like someone named Celeste who's supposed to be?
Yes, but she retires and Twilight takes her place.
You can retire?
Yes, it's a whole meme, okay?
Sure.
So, I swear to God, guys, we're going to get to the K video, but we're talking about My Little Pony first. So Twilight becomes the ruler of Equestria, and the final episode of the whole show, so the 2 episodes before it were like the final battle with the villains, but then they did a last episode, which is more like sentimental and toned down, which is Twilight has to grapple with that she's moving away from her 5 friends who are staying in Ponyville where they live throughout the show, and now Twilight has to move to the capital, right?
And
so the whole episode is in 2 different ways, because there's the flash forward where it shows where she is now ruling Equestria, and she's telling her story to her student about how she had to say goodbye to her friends, and so we see it in like flash forwards and flashbacks, and we see her like leaving Ponyville and realizing that this is a goodbye from the friend she's like loved so much that we saw throughout the whole show, and she's like, I have to say goodbye, how do I do this? I don't know how to do it. And then she like confronts her friends about it, and they're all like really sad. They're like, how do we stay in touch? And basically, and then well, when you're watching it, you don't know if they stayed in touch or not. But at the end of the episode, when they're all older, her friends like come in the room and they're all older. And the message of the episode, this episode is called The Last Problem, because every My Little Pony episode there's a friendship lesson. The lesson of this episode is Twilight says, friendships can be hard and it takes work to maintain them, but you can still do it. And that final episode shows how you can stay in contact with your friends, even though you all move on to different things and like move in different places. And the whole message was that she was so worried about losing contact, and even though they're not together all the time, they still found a way to stay in contact. And it was just a really nice message. And it just really sweet, because it's a very real fear that it's going to be hard to stay in contact with friends, and especially those friends who had such a strong bond, and to watch them in the show and then see that last episode where it's like they are going apart, but they're still finding a way to stay together as friends.
That is so sweet. I'm actually getting misty-eyed from
that. No, I watched that episode so many times and it makes me cry so much. It's so good.
No, I mean, that hits for me because they also like I'll similarly go on a tangent, but also like I'm like I would say sorry, mom, but I was like, because like, there's when I was in elementary school, I used to go to this one school, and there was I'll admit there was a problem where my bus wouldn't get me home until like really really late.
Oh.
And by the time I got home, like I wouldn't like the people on the bus were also extremely strict, and they wouldn't let us like do homework on the bus or that kind of stuff. They're like, I mean, in their defense, like, they're afraid like they're gonna hit a bump and then we're gonna jab ourselves in the eye with a pencil or something like that.
Fair.
So I get it, and it's also like I wasn't really like getting an education out of it. It was just kind of like I was going through the days, like getting ricked around by all the classes, and then I'd leave, and then that's it. So they wanted to move me to a new school where it was a little closer to home, and that way I'd be able to have a better chance at getting an education and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And my mom like set all that up for me. She was like, trying to make sure the transition would happen as easily as possible. I at the time was not aware of any of this, but also to be fair, I think I probably would have like blown it way out of the water if I had known, and also. I think just like I wouldn't have really known how to deal with that either, so kind of is better that way that I didn't know. But I'll never forget, like, it was just like randomly in the middle of the day, the the teacher called me to the back of the classroom, and I'm one of those kids who like cracks under pressure so fast, where it's just like if I thought I was in trouble, I'm gonna start breaking down crying like instantly.
Oh no, same.
And it's just like I thought I was in trouble, that's why. And she like started off the conversation right away, like, okay, you're not in any trouble, it's fine. So I'm like, okay, phew. But this is your last day here with us. I'm like, what?
And you didn't know.
No, I didn't know. Like,
my God.
I had no idea to know. Like, they never told me why I was leaving. They just said, yeah, this is your last day here with us.
Oh my God.
And that your mom's going to pick you up, like, now. So I was, like, bawling my eyes out already. I took a few moments to compose myself, obviously. Like, some people, I think, like, even were looking back and they were kind of wondering, what's going on with him?
Yeah.
And then I got up in front of the class and I gave, like, a little goodbye, like, speech-ish kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, like, it was, like, really quick. It was really sudden. I, like, just said goodbye to all my friends. I said, just, like, yeah, I'm transferring, or I didn't even know I was transferring school. I just, like, this is my last day here with you guys. And thank you guys for everything you did for me. Thank you guys for being the friends that you guys were, my first best friends, my first like adventure there with them, and then that was it. I ran out the door, I left, and that was the last time I saw. Like I kept in touch with a few of those friends for a few years after that. Like we tried to make whatever we could work after that, but like there's a bunch of people who like I left that school I never ever saw ever again.
Oh.
And after a while, like a few of those friends, like I'm still like kind of in touch with them, but like after a while, like those friendships kind of really, really started to like not erode, but it was just like we stopped being in as close touch as we used to be, and eventually I lost the phone like the numbers for a lot of some really, really close friends of mine, and they just kind of like just lost to the wind. I have no idea where they are. I don't know like anything about them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, that's really sad, especially when you're so young too, and you don't really have control over that stuff.
I mean, it was for the best, and I mean, like, if it wasn't for me moving to that school, I never would have gotten into the middle school that was very happy. Like, the elementary school had its ups and downs for a lot of the stuff that happened within it, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have gotten to my middle school, which was, I think, the only reason I got into my high school, which in turn was the only reason I got to here. So, like, if I'd never done that, I never would have gotten here. But then also because of that, like, saying goodbye to a lot of friends is hard because it's always kind of like I want to stay in touch with people and I want to be able to keep those friendships forever if I
Mm-hmm.
can possibly do that. But it's also like there's a degree of it like, we all grow older, we all eventually grow apart and that kind of thing. And it's like I get that part of it. But there's also just the part of it that just like time just eats away at everything and it's like that. And it's think of another small tangent within the tangent. It's why I like Red vs. Blue. They have this mentality of don't say goodbye because it
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like it gives things such a sense of finality. And it felt like when I said goodbye then, it really was just the end. Like I was never going to see any of those friends ever again. So it's like I try never to say goodbye to anyone else. Just more of a like see you around or something like that, or just like that promise inside myself saying that one day I'll eventually see you guys again.
Well, I think we should promise to make sure that doesn't happen, and I think it does take a lot of hard work to maintain friends, and I think that we will be willing to put in that work, because I certainly don't
100%,
want to
yeah.
lose contact with you or the other friends I've made here, and I don't think you want to either. So
Yeah.
we're gonna make sure that doesn't happen.
And as I said, I'm praying with all my heart and soul that that doesn't. It's like it's one of the things that just like I've tried with so many different friends. I did it with my elementary school gang.
Mm-hmm.
I did it with my middle school gang, and in high school, I purposely made it my mission not to make friends specifically to avoid feeling that way again. It was just a terrible
Yeah.
feeling. But then, fortunately, I made a bunch of friends. Like some people, I'd love to be able to introduce you to. My friend Cassie, my friend. I'm trying to remember the name they go by now. I forgot what their name is. I'm gonna feel really bad if I don't say the right
Shout
name.
out to them.
So shout out to them 100%. But like for them, my buddy Chewy, my buddy Jonathan, like a bunch of my friends from back then. If
Mm-hmm.
you guys are watching this at all in 2080 or whatever I upload this, but like to all those friends, it just like I wish that I was able to keep better contact with all of them. Like Diego, friend about him. Like all these friends that I made when I was back then, who I made not because I wanted to, but because they filled that darkness that I kind of was putting myself into back then. Like I wish I would be able to maintain those friendships with all of them, but it just time and interest in general just kind of drove all of us apart, and it
And
often took me alone. I'm just
well, you're not alone anymore, and I'm gonna make sure that that doesn't happen again this time.
I appreciate that immensely, and I'm not holding anyone to that. I don't blame anyone for that happening. It's not anyone's fault with that.
Hmm.
It's just time does that to everyone.
It does, yeah. Well, we're probably gonna end up in LA together,
No, we are,
so.
and we're gonna. I'm so looking forward to being able to have those moments in LA, and I'm gonna
Hmm.
enjoy the hell out of it. And it's all part of
Hmm.
again like another part of the reason why I want to have these videos recorded so that way I'm not just like as much as I love doing YouTube, as much as I love what I do on here.
Hmm.
I also want to be able to enjoy every moment that I still have
Hmm.
with my friends before that's gone.
And then after LA,
And after LA, yep.
we'll end up going back to LA together.
That's saying who knows what the industry's gonna look like then if I end up doing that. I mean, like
Yeah.
that would be like the idea of where a lot of this ends up going. And that would be
Hmm.
great if we both end up in LA. We're both like if we both end up like somehow like on the same set. We're both working on the same
That'd
thing.
be
It's just like that would
amazing.
be
That'd be
amazing.
amazing. I hope that
I
happens.
do too.
Yes, but no, it will not be goodbye.
It
We will
won't
not be
be.
saying goodbye.
It won't be.
No.
And I said I'm sorry to lead this onto such like a sad note with that, but it's also just like
Yeah,
I
K Project reaction, everybody.
that it invokes these emotions in me because just like it's so much heart and passion, like a lot of like it's a lot about also similarly just like the bonds you make. Like I mean, with
Yeah.
why am I afraid of names already? Shiro and the
Hasn't been
commander.
that long. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm
but like I'm trying
kidding.
to remember what it's like
A
with
lot of names, yeah.
like Shiro and the commander, like that friendship and how long that lasted, and
Yeah.
having to grapple with saying goodbye to them over time, then almost losing Shiro, not losing Shiro, almost losing Shiro, almost losing
Shiro
Neko.
lost himself.
I mean, he kind of did, but I was gonna say like when he
He's the
almost,
scarecrow.
when he almost lost Kuro and Neko,
Yeah.
like that kind of
Yeah.
thing with that. It makes you
Yeah.
reflect on a lot of those kind of emotions, and
And I love stuff like that
I do
that
too.
can invoke that. And I'm sorry to keep bringing up My
Oh,
Little
it's all good.
Pony,
I mean,
but
honestly, again, like just
I
it connects into a lot of friendships. Like,
I honestly, I know you haven't seen the show, but honestly, if you wanted to just watch the last episode, like because it's a you know, it's a targeted for little girls, it's for everybody, but I just think it's such a good message that they actually tackled that topic of having to leave your friends, and you know, it's just, and I think they did a really good job with it. So if you ever wanted to check it out, I would totally recommend it.
I think I might. I mean, like that's such an important message for like when you're a
Yeah,
young kid and like you have to adjust to like growing apart from friends over time and that kind of thing. And I think that's
yeah.
such an important lesson. I think there are like some other shows that I've also seen that either try to tackle a similar theme or I mean, like
Ooh,
you know,
Steve going to
yeah, I was
college.
gonna say that's the example I thought of right away. Yeah, it's just like, I mean,
Oh
like,
my god.
I mean, like, I guess like I didn't think of that one necessarily because like like obviously he was replaced by Joe, but like there was that sense of saying goodbye to Steve in a way, like when he went off, but like we
Yeah.
also knew he was going off to do great things. He was going to be enjoying himself with college and that kind of thing, and
Yeah.
it's like it's a similar to that. Like selfishly, of course, I think everyone missed it, and similarly, I selfishly will miss every single person that I like. If I could have it perfectly, then it would be just like we'd all be together forever. We wouldn't have to worry
Yeah.
about, having to get a job or that. I was even talking with Chris. I was like, one of my dreams is like I'd have enough money one day that I'd be able to buy a place, and all my friends would just be able to just hang out around there,
That'd be
and we'd be able to just like
awesome.
we'd all have our jobs, we'd all have everywhere that we're going to, but we have that one like home base we could all run back home to whenever.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. And that could happen.
Yeah, it's
It could,
who
you
knows what the
know, it could be a
future is gonna
reality.
hold, but I that's my biggest dream is to be able to do that with my friends. That would just I'd love that.
I would love that too. That'd be amazing. Yes, and don't count it out, you know?
Yeah, it's less a matter of me counting it out, more a matter of just like I have no idea what the future's gonna look like, and it's
And
like,
that's okay. It's scary, but
yeah,
it's okay. And it's you know, I think it's going to work out if we put in that work, which we're going to.
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm saying with that 26 minutes for that therapy session there,
Are
which
you
yeah,
okay
no,
to
I'm good, I'm good. Yeah,
to go on?
yeah, no, I'm. Are you okay? I should
I'm
ask you. Just like
fine.
yeah, no,
I mean, this movie is a little sad. So are you
I
okay
mean,
to
no,
watch
this is no.
something sad?
Honestly, that's the perfect time to. I mean,
Perfect.
even like we were talking earlier today about one of my favorite animes, Station Butayaro. I watched that around Christmas, and I was already. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, just like again, like it's the end of the year. I always get the most like existential, like what, like just
Yeah.
like feeling like you're getting older and that kind of the time is ticking by. And I
Yeah.
was already feeling that going into watching the movie. And spoiler for that movie, but one of the characters dies in that movie in a very violent car crash.
Oh.
And it's even worse because I also like while I was watching that, I heard a car skid outside of where it was snowing,
Yikes.
and it's like also because that movie also took place on like in winter in Japan. It made that scene hit a lot harder for me. I was crying. My dad came in, he saw me like
Oh.
completely tears coming down, and he had no idea what I had just watched that caused that. But it's just like that's the best time to be watching it because it just like it hits you really well with that, and then you'll never forget. Like
Exactly.
I will never forget that scene because of how much that hit me then.
Exactly. That's why I love stuff that make you feel stuff, and even if you're already susceptible to it, like in the mood,
Yeah,
you know, like man, I could use a good cry right now.
like I say, I definitely can use it. It's like it's also one of the things that just like I don't cry like that often anymore,
Hmm.
and not to say that's a bad thing per se, but
Hmm.
just like it's just like it. There are like I have like big burst moments where I just need to
It
cry.
like all comes like boiling out, kind of like
Exactly, yeah. And it's
yeah.
like after that, like I feel so much better. I feel so much lighter. I
Crying
feel
is
like refreshed.
good.
No, crying is good. Crying is definitely good. It's
Yes.
just I haven't had I haven't had my good cry for the year
Mm,
yet.
yet.
So
Well, you know what? We welcome it
yeah.
if that happens.
Or actually, no, I was gonna say technically I had my good cry because I remember I was with a professor. I had a very like big cry then because I was just so frustrated with
This
that
year.
class. Not even with the year, with that. I was in the class that was causing me the most frustration talking with the professor, and I broke down and cried in that office.
Was that last semester?
Yeah, that was last
Hmm.
semester in the intro to the year
Hmm.
production office professor's
Oh.
office because it's just like because we were having this talk about why I wanted to be a screenwriter, and I realized in that meeting I don't think I actually wanted to be. And I think like, the thing is like my mom and dad always had the idea like they wanted me to be the best in whatever it is I did, and I understand that fully. The thing is, I never wanted to be the best. It was just kind
Hmm.
of like that ideal seemed so scary to me, and it was always kind of like what is it really for? And it's like there's so many moments in my life where it's just like I tried my very hardest to be the very best at the class, and sometimes I missed it, and it was frustrating. And sometimes I got it, and I ended up always asking myself, like, was it worth it? Like, do I feel any better than I did feeling? And I
Like you
realized
reach the top and you're like, was that journey worth it?
exactly. And it's just like it felt like for all the effort I poured in, I should feel so much better than I do, and I never did.
Well, you don't have to reach the top.
I don't, and I've come to the acceptance of that. But at the same time, it's like, what did I want to be a screenwriter for then, beyond like
Hmm.
potentially like the fact that like I thought it would be a good paying job or anything like that, or like I thought, it's my shot at fame and glory, which I never really cared about. It was just like I started asking myself the question of like, why did I want to do this in the first place? What was it for?
Hmm.
And from there, I started questioning. Like that class made me question my major. It made me question whether or not
Wow.
I wanted to continue doing screenwriting or who it is I wanted to be for the rest of my life and that kind of thing. And like I that scared me to have that thought, and I brought that up to my teacher, and it broke me then.
That's a very valid fear. And, I don't think we're really supposed to know what we want to do even now. And
Yeah.
I think that's okay, but I totally understand that feeling of, working so hard and it's like, what's the outcome? And,
And what's it
and
all for?
unfortunately, I think that's a lot of this industry, if you do still want to do screenwriting, is
Hmm.
we do have to work really hard and sometimes it's not going to pay off. We're not going to see the benefits right away. But, if we keep trying, eventually there's going to be something or some way in, and then
Right.
we can work our way up from there. But it is going to be a lot of work and it's going to be hard, and there's going to be a lot of times where it's like, is this worth it? But I think don't give up if this is really something you really want to do.
And that's the other part of it. And just
Mhm.
like the other thing is that I don't know what I want to do is the
And
thing.
that's
Like it,
okay. That's totally okay.
yeah, but it's like it for like the thing with that is like you can make the argument of, like eventually you'll figure out like what it is you're passionate about and that kind of thing. And it's like I believe that to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also kind of like I've gone through enough in my life now where I kind of realize like there really is nothing I want to do. It's like it I've everything I think I've ever thought I'd ever want to accomplish in my life, I kind of already found that in a lot of different ways. I've kind of
Mm-hmm.
touched on pretty much every milestone that I personally had. And I mean, like, for a lot of people would say, like, well, just expand your horizons then. That's just the thing of just like, if I expand my horizons, I'm going to experience like better versions of the same thing I got. But
Mm-hmm.
then it's also like, for what exactly? And it's just like, with the writing thing, like the solace I found, the commitment that I found in doing it is mostly just because there's really nothing else I think I would be good at doing. There's not really a lot else I think I would be happy doing. And like at that point, I realized I needed to stop like trying to conform to like trying to meet any expectation, even my own expectation to a degree, and just like
Exactly.
do the things that are gonna make me happy in the end. Because
Exactly.
otherwise, what are you really doing it for? And it's like I realized I enjoy telling stories. And really, I don't care how much money I make off them. I don't care if they're good. What
Mm-hmm.
I care about is just being able to tell those stories to other people. And I care about being able to tell those stories to however many people I can, even if it's one person, even if it's however many people out there that end up hearing it. It doesn't really matter to me what that number is. That's all it is, just a number to me.
Mm-hmm. Well, then you have to not stop telling those stories, like don't like give in. Just keep doing it. Keep doing what you love.
And that's just it. I plan to do exactly that's the only commitment I've found to like why I want to keep doing screenwriting. That's why I'm going to keep doing
Mm-hmm.
why I'm going to keep doing the stuff that I'm doing. It's part of why like with LA, like not so much hoping that like it's going to reaffirm my like belief in it or anything like that, but it's just like that's going to be also my big like confirmation of like we're here for it, like we're
Like this
doing
is
it.
it. Like
Hmm.
strap in. Yeah, and that's
Exactly.
amazing. It's an adventure, and that's a story in itself, and that's another part of your life, and you might discover new stuff, you might not, but either way, like it's something that I think is going to be really fun and a really really great time, and you can continue doing what you want to do, whether that's in LA or anywhere else. Like just don't sacrifice your happiness for other people or money, which even though we all need money, like you can
And the money.
always get a side job, and
Yep. Yep.
like you don't have to be the most successful, the biggest person, and like you said, even if a few people see it, it's
That's
that's
all that
still
matters.
that's still some people, that's still someone who likes your work. So it's
Yep.
the
It's
number doesn't matter. What matters is how much you care about it, how much you put into it, and at the end of the day, like how it makes you feel.
also that was the other part of it. Just like I realized that like I as much as like money makes the whole world go round, as we very often say, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I like I I've never been one much for like material things. A lot of like, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I got my computer and I love all the stuff I can do on my computer, and really that's about all I really think I need. And just like
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind like an apartment that would be literally just this one room with
That's
everything
all you
like
need.
yep, all I need.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Honestly, that's the goal I'm aiming for, and it's like
That's
I don't need to do
amazing.
much for that, and it's like I'll work for that, and just on the side I'll be like posting my videos on here. I'll be posting my stories. Who knows where else? Maybe Patreon or something like that. I don't
Then
know.
you're already at it. You're doing what you want to do, and you just gotta keep doing it and see where it goes.
Exactly.
Amazing. That's great.
That felt actually really good to say. I have to say, like, just
Yeah.
to admit to a lot of that stuff.
No, I think that's awesome, and I think that's great that you know, aren't. I mean, there's a lot of pressure, obviously, but
Hmm.
you got to find a way to work through that, and it seems like you are, and you're acknowledging that, which is amazing.
Doing what I can do day by
Yeah,
day. I mean, like
that's all you can do.
I wouldn't say like, that, like I don't necessarily say like everything I'm doing like works honestly for, but like I definitely want to say like I'm in a much better like headspace with like a lot of stuff compared to where I was at. I may even say at the beginning of this year, I'm in a much better
Yeah,
headspace than that.
that's awesome. And if you ever need any help, just don't like close yourself off to people who can help you.
Well, because that's the part I still need to work on because
And that's okay. It's still a work in progress,
yep,
and that
yep.
that's okay.
Yeah, no, 'cause, like, I'm definitely the type where just like I know myself when I get like really mad or like frustrated by something. I just need to be like alone because it's just like
Oh, that is totally acceptable as
yeah,
long as you always come back.
that's like my issue. Just like it's like I need that moment to just burn out and just be able to
hmm
just get that frustration out there so that way I can just completely just reset and that kind of thing. But it's like I'm always so afraid of like who's gonna get hurt in the inferno, and when that finally fizzles out, I don't know like how to reach out to people again after that.
hmm And that's okay. That's okay. I
Hmm.
just think if someone reaches out to you, just like or if you need your time, be like, hey, I need my space, but like I'm fine. It's totally okay to need your own space, but as long as after a little while you do come back to accept the help.
Other that's the other on-brand thing for me of just like
Yeah.
I don't know like it's just like it's not so much like I don't it's just like I don't know how to do that in a way that like works for it's just like it's one of the things just like you know how like you know what you want to say but you don't know the words to be able to get it across.
Yes.
It's just like that. It's like I don't know how to say like I need my space to just be and then be able to be like yeah I'm going to come back like I just don't know like I don't know how to promise that to someone that I'm going to come back because there's a great number of things where just like I said that and then I never did.
I don't think you need to promise it. I think just as long as you communicate what you just said to me, you're like, hey, like I need a little time for myself right now. Like I'm doing it. I'm okay. I just need to be alone. I think if you tell someone that, and then you don't have to promise anything because you're not being held to it. And so they know what's going on, you know what's going on. And if something did happen, they're like, I know where to find you.
I mean, like I feel like I need to be held to it though, because like, otherwise it's just like there's always that possibility of just I never come back out of it. And again, there's a great many friendships I had ruined because of
Mm.
that. That is, I never came back, and
I don't think that's a possibility anymore. I don't think you would let that happen.
I would hope I don't. I would hope I
I don't I
don't.
don't I don't think you will.
I appreciate that faith. The Alia, I really do.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. But, if you need that time, that's totally okay. But we'll be waiting for you.
Thank you.
hmm
Thank you.
Of course.
Also, anything you want to share from this?
Not
Just,
really.
yep, that's completely fine. That's completely fine. It's just like, I didn't want to take that up as just the me hour and then be like, I'm not offering that in return. I feel like
I
that
really
showed.
appreciate that because not a
Yeah,
lot of people would ask me that. So thank you.
yeah.
But
No,
I'm
it's just,
really okay.
it's all good. It's all good. It's just like I realized also in myself like I have a lot of like egotistical like tendencies, which like
That's not
I say, I mean not egotistical,
egotistical.
not egotistical. That's not the right word. There is a word for it. I know I have the word. It was there.
It was there.
It was
It's
just
out
like
of reach.
it's just like it's a word of just like I notice like a lot of times when I'm talking to like someone else, I always like oh like I use I a lot when I'm talking to a lot of other people, and like I
Yeah.
keep relating things back to me in some way, shape, or form. That's not ego. That's another word for it. That's there, and it's like
I don't,
mhm.
yeah, I'm trying to think of a word that doesn't sound, because you're not being like, selfish.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those. Like, it's something I'm like it's I don't know the word for it. I'm just gonna say that that's a thing that happens, and it's a thing I'm actively trying not to do and not to be. Because I
Word of the
realize like,
day.
because it's just like I realize I do these things with like a lot of different people, and I realize like it's like I don't mean to be like inconsiderate to like a lot of other people, not to like ignore like another person's perspective or that kind of thing. It's just like it's a thing that just kind of happens a lot of the time with it. I am actively working to try to not be that. So
That is perfectly okay, and I think you're acknowledging all this stuff you're talking
yeah.
about. I think that's great, and that's great. Thank you.
It's just like again, I'm trying my absolute hardest to and there it is right there. It's just
Yay!
I'm
No,
just like,
no, you are though, and this is about you right now.
yeah, well, it's I don't want it to be me.
No.
Yeah, I appreciate that though. Thank you.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
of course, you're allowed to talk about your feelings, and I really do appreciate you asking me, as well. But I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
I'm thriving.
I mean, listen, this floor, I mean, for what this floor has become now, it's open for us all to share, like, these kind of things. And just like, I mean, like,
Yes.
you don't have to, of course, I'm not asking for that. It's also like why, like, with like the video of the Harry Potter video, like, we got personal with like a lot of stuff we talked about in that.
Yeah,
And I'm just
I
like,
love that video.
I do too. And I'm just like, I love having that space open to people and being able to talk about this kind of stuff with people when I have the chance to, but I don't want to ever like hold it just for myself because other people have just as interesting, if not more, stuff to say for a lot of the stuff we're talking about. And I think like just it taught me a whole other side of you that I've grown to absolutely adore.
Thank you.
Which
And I promise if I do need you or tell you anything, I will. Um,
probably not on camera.
yeah.
So, yeah,
But
which
I'm okay.
yep.
I'm good, but thank
Listen,
you, and I love doing those personal videos too. I'd love to do more of them, and have that dialogue and conversation. I'd definitely be down for that, whatever the topic may be.
I'm happy to like said open that to you. That
Yes.
being said, I said I'm gonna make this actually a separate video all on it. So like this might be just like the we tried recording K, but then this
This
happened.
happened. Oh my God! I
I'm
think you should keep it in the same
video.
recording though,
Like yeah, I'm a,
because this recording is called Makoto is the best. So
I mean the other one would just be called Mikoto's the best two, and then it's be like
2 points.
yeah, exactly. So it's just because at this point it's just like with all the stuff we talked about here, it's like this is a whole video
Bro,
on its
imagine someone
own.
clicks
Yeah,
on this and they're like, "Is this the movie?
yeah. Like where's the K in this?
Hello?" Well, you know what? No, I thank you for sharing.
Yeah, no,
And I really do appreciate it. Is there anything else? Because I don't want to be like, okay, movie,
yeah,
like, are
no,
you
no, no.
okay?
I appreciate like I similarly didn't want to be like that's also part of why I'm just like I didn't know where to go. It's also why I kept sharing stuff. 'Cause I was just like I didn't want to just like I don't want to just stop the conversation and be like oh anime time because it's not just
Anime.
anime is not everything despite what I very strongly like love and that kind of thing.
What? Anime doesn't make the world go
Yeah,
round?
no, 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 it doesn't.
What?
I will never forget the relief on my parents' face when I told them that I wasn't planning to just one day sit down and watch every anime on my list. I was like, no, I'm planning to space that shit out. I'm not watching all of that all in one
In
sitting.
one sitting. You could probably get
Exactly.
paid for
So
that. That could be a job.
that could be a job, just watching every anime in existence.
I've watched every anime. This is what happened.
I mean, listen, Joey gets paid enough for it. Or,
That's true.
I don't know if you
Is
know
that the anime
that
man?
is the anime man.
Yeah,
Yep.
I do know
Yeah.
him. I remember there was a video where he read every single title of every single anime.
Listen, Joey, I'm coming for that title, man. I'm coming.
You're taking
But,
that.
but
Anime man, Anime king.
the anime
Yeah.
king. I
Yeah.
am the anime god.
Yes, you are. No one's gonna come, behead you.
Those who come before or after me to surpass them.
Just there's nowhere to go from there. There's no way up.
Yep.
You just reach that peak of anime-ness.
Just the visual of that.
There you go. That's a YouTube idea for you.
Yep, there it is.
Hi guys, I'm rebranding my channel. This is the anime god.
Yeah, this is the anime.
I have
This
the
is the
power of God and anime on my side. I am the.
I am the Anna Lord, is what I
I
am.
am.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say
I
like
don't know what you were gonna
I mean
say.
no, what I was gonna say like before we went, I was like I also wanted to say like I didn't want this to be like just say thank you, not just a thank you for me saying a lot of thank you for listening to a lot of this stuff. I mean like
Oh yeah, of
that
course.
that matters just as much. I mean that's part of again like what I love about doing YouTube is the fact that there are people who do for the most part at least listen to a lot
Hmm.
of the stuff that we have to say and I appreciate a lot of them for it.
Me too. Absolutely. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Really appreciate that.
Thank you for listening.
Of course.
And that being said, now I'm emotionally ready for Elson after just that drain of everything. I'm
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. There's nothing left in the tank here. Now it's just like,
You know what? Listen, this is important. You gotta get this stuff out.
and I appreciate it.
Yes.
I still feel like we're gonna start the episode of them and they, oh, and another thing.
Oh
But
wait, guys, one more thing.
exactly. Yeah.
Which is okay.
I mean,
That's
it
fine.
is, but it's just like that's gonna be just such comedic. Like, if I start breaking down laughing, you're gonna know that it's because I thought of something else that I wanted to say that I didn't say.
And we'll
Oh
pause
my
it, and
God.
then we'll
Yep.
talk about it.
Because like also I'm now imagining like when Blank and Yang kissed, they were on the bridge and they had to tell
Yeah.
each other the truth to be able to get closer.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I would be the type where I'm like I'm on that bridge and I'm getting closer, I'm getting
And
closer, I'm
then it
getting
goes
closer.
far back.
Exactly, and then I'm like one step away from getting onto there. I could literally just step my foot over and I'd be there, and then suddenly it would go shooting
Oh,
miles back. Yeah,
oh my God,
that
what
would be so
the
me. I would
analogy.
never get out of
That's on
there.
brand for you.
Yep.
Yes. I think you could get out of it
I don't think
eventually.
I would. I think it'd just be every time I get close enough to doing it, it would just be like,
Nope.
yep.
Hey, maybe you'll get so far on the other side. There's a way out back there.
Maybe I don't know.
The back
We don't know
door.
how that works, so
I don't either.
but that would just be funny. I would just be all fun. Listen, and eventually, like I imagine someone else comes there, and eventually, like, oh hey guys, I'm almost there. I swear.
He's
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What is this video anymore?
It's 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay, we started this recording at what 8? When we started talking
Yeah,
about
we
this?
started talking at like 7.
And we're just You know what?
And that's great. I love
Yeah,
it. That's awesome.
I did too.
That's
This is great.
amazing.
All right. God damn it! I just love it here so much.
I do too. This is what we live for.
This is indeed what we do live for.
This is it's the little things.
I live for burps apparently too. Ow!
Oh, were you okay? Was
Yeah,
that
no.
painful?
No, that was a bubble. That's what that was. Ow!
Love that good bubble tea. Baba boba tea? Boba tea.
It's boba tea. I was trying to go for
Boba Fett.
the boba from Ruby, the boba whatever.
Oh my God. I don't think we want to get into that conversation again. That's for a different video.
We don't. No. It's just, listen, I just love the name. It's Bubba Boba's something.
Baba Boba's.
Like Bubba Boba? Was it?
I don't know.
It sounds like Bubba Bowl, which is an
The bubble bowl?
That's Were you not the one who corrected me on this? It was Bowl is an anime that actually exists.
I did not. Do you think I would have corrected you on that?
Yes, I do. Yes.
It was not me. That is not on brand for me.
There's someone who did correct me that said that because I always get the anime because I said too many bowls in it. It's bowl.
What?
It's bowl. Bowl. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Oh.
You nailed that first try. What do you go?
Thank you. Is that 7 bowls?
I think it's 7 bowls. I think. Bowl. Bowl.
Okay, well now K doesn't sound like that weird a title anymore.
Your K was the weirdest. No. There were weird titles in that.
Is this another episode of We Get High?
Yes, I think it is. I think this has become an episode of We Get High.
I think it is. This episode is doing so much metamorphosis throughout.
Yeah. It's just evolving.
It's a Pokemon. It's evolving.
I wish it was it's just going places. Is where I don't even know if it's
there is no destination in mind, and we're just along for the ride, and that's life. That's the secret to life. That is.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you guys. We cracked the code. Yep. Okay, you can all.
Right here in this video, talking about K right now.
Right here, K Project saves the world.
Yeah. Listen, that's why it's the best anime.
Thank you. We got it on camera.
Yeah,
like my confession.
Like, yeah, which that's definitely going in the blooper reel. I swear.
Okay. All right. Amazing.
Okay, with that. I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready?
I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Keyword, I think.
You think?
Yep.
You sure?
Yep, I'm sure. A nail.
A nail?
Literally a nail.
Like a toenail? Or
I
like
don't know.
a...
I just felt on the floor. Like I felt my head brush against something, and I was like, "That feels sharp."
It's... What? I think that's Daisy's...
He's like claw from
Yeah, from scratching the
Daisy.
carpet.
Daisy. Well, I was just like, I felt like, "Ow, that's sharp," and then I was like, "Oh, that's what it was." Like I found a nail.
Like, that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's how this is going,
Yeah, that's
folks.
how this is starting. We haven't even started the episode yet.
Starting.
Like we were at, how did we go from we were at 0-0 to now here we haven't even
We're still
started.
at 0-0. We did not advance.
No. Let's
Now I'm just gonna be laughing this whole movie, and it's literally not funny. And I'm like, there's gonna be sad. I'm gonna be like,
I mean, at least then
I'm.
it's just a sharp contrast of emotions. We can just,
You know what? I'm excited. Are you excited?
I'm excited for
It's
it.
gonna be
Listen,
great.
I'm high on life. I'm excited about everything.
That's great. Okay, guys, we're.
Yeah, let's do it.